This is our business plan for Pint Haven, located in Leroy, Michigan. My name is Taylor Hawks.
I'm Peter Shelley.
I'm Jade Oric, and Emma Rose couldn't be here due to technical difficulties.
Our mission is we exist solely for the love of growing apples, pumpkins, and Christmas trees using precision, expert knowledge while providing healthy, sustainable, and delicious products to our customers. Our vision is we value family no matter the form it comes in. We strive to create a place where families can disconnect from their everyday lives and spend valuable time together like our family does. Our goal is to maintain our high-density production of apples while creating a memorable experience for our customers by offering fun experiences for the whole family. We also value continued education for all age groups. Our goal is to offer education and what we do best to anyone who is ready and willing to learn. Pint Haven has chosen to conduct business as a limited liability company. The reason for choosing LLC as a business entity is because it allows the owner to separate their personal assets and liabilities from their business assets and liabilities. In addition, being an LLC makes it so the business is responsible for lawsuits, not the owner. Lastly, being an LLC would allow Pint Haven to choose how they would like to be taxed.
The products that Pint Haven's LLC will be producing are high-density apples and a variety of honey crisps. These apples will be used to make apple cider in gallons. It could be gallons, half gallons, hot or cold by the cup. And we'll also be selling Christmas trees in a variety of spirits, pumpkins, and a variety of jack-o'-lanterns and sugar pills. The apples, Christmas trees, and pumpkins will be sold in a you-pick fashion or for sale pre-picked.
Our pumpkin seeds will be purchased from Eden Brothers in North Carolina. The Christmas tree seedlings will be purchased from Tennessee Wholesale Nursery in Tennessee. Guild's Evergreen Fertilizer Spikes will be purchased from Blaine's Farm and Fleet, which is an online business. Apple tree starters will be purchased from Tie Plant Nursery, LLC. And cider making equipment will be purchased from Stellar Tech in Ontario, and bottles will be purchased from Connects Cappers in New Hampshire. These suppliers were chosen due to their reputation and the quality of products that they produce. Some competitors are Gear Farms and Dick Family Farms located in McBain, Michigan, Watts Orchard located in Howard City, and Corson's Tree Farm located in Sydney. Dick Family Farm has been in operation for 3 years, and they grow a variety of pumpkins from pot pumpkins to monster pumpkins. They also have a corn maze, which will attract more customers to go there, which is a major advantage for them. In the upcoming years, Pint Haven would like to expand and have a corn maze, but at this point we do not, which is a disadvantage to us. Gear Farms, Dick Family Farms, and Watt Orchards all do not have websites, so this is an opportunity for our business to capture some more customers when people are looking for local farms online. Corson's Tree Farm is a well-established business of 30 years. They, however, do not have a UP portion, so this is a key advantage to us as this is a closest tree farm that was found relative to our location. Some key customers data was that the average age for Leroy, Michigan residents is 31 years old. The average household size is 3 people, and the average household income is $40,000 a year. So based on this data, we chose families and young couples as our key customers. To communicate with the families, we have decided to use Facebook because it is the #1 social media platform in the world. About 79% of users are between the ages of 30 to 49 years old, and 75% of Facebook users are female. So since our customers will be families around 31 years old, it is safe to say that Facebook would be a great way to communicate with families that have children. It's also safe to say that Instagram would be a good resource to use for young couples. It is ranked the second most used social media platform. The highest amount of Instagram users are between the ages of 25 and 34 and make up 18% of the overall Instagram users. This age group is the prime target age for young couples, and we will post daily posts giving reminders throughout the season for upcoming events, cute couple photos, and photos of where to pick the best apples, pumpkins, and Christmas trees. We'll also host field trips for school-aged children. By doing this, we'll be able to send flyers and products home with children to notify parents of upcoming events.
Sorry. The strengths of Half Pint Haven LLC are derived from its lack of significant competition in the area and the acquisition of the land. With Half Pint Haven's close proximity to the tourist town of Cadillac, Michigan, and the lack of competition, Half Pint Havens can become one of the few tourist attractions near Cadillac. Half Pint was also acquired via an inheritance, which allows for little to none initial land debt and frees up more funds to go into initial startup costs. The weaknesses of Half Pint Havens are derived from the labor costs and the limited immediate expansion. With the lack of staffing due to the cost of labor, it could prove difficult for any immediate expansion without the manpower needed to accomplish this. An opportunity that Half Pint Havens should take advantage of is the collaboration with complementary companies in the area. These companies include the Cadillac Winery, who would like to expand and make more hard spiders, but the business lacks knowledge of apple production and the labor to accomplish this on a larger scale. Another company near Half Pint Haven is the dairy farm, Gingrich Meadows Dairies, which belongs to the husband of the owner of Half Pint Haven. Thus, a partnership between any of these companies could be a valuable opportunity. The biggest threat that Half Pint Haven will face is Michigan weather. Weather can prove to be difficult in this area of Michigan, so specialized equipment in order to protect the cold energy will need to be purchased in order to prevent too much loss for the company. Some political challenges Half Pint Havens could face in the current climate are labor shortage issues. The H-2B temporary non-agricultural employment of foreign workers program is a seasonal program better suited for the horticulture industry, but the need for workers is double the amount of permits given within the H-2B program. Thus, the current political climate and issues with immigration could pose a threat to this operation. Some economic challenges Half Pint Havens could face are the issues with consumer demand, with the rapidly changing consumer demand patterns and the varieties of wanted and the possibility changing of these climates. The trees are a big investment, but the consumer demands can change more rapidly than the trees can grow, thus putting serious pressure on the farms to participate in the changing consumer demands. Some social issues that could help or harm Half Pint Havens are the current social trends of organic versus conventional production, which could be more of a challenge than an opportunity, and the higher use of live Christmas trees over artificial, which could be more of an opportunity for Half Pint Havens' you-cut Christmas tree lot. As new technologies come out and improve and increase operational efficiency, Half Pint Haven has the ability to utilize such tech. Even though these may decrease the amount of jobs available, but with the shortage of labor, those jobs aren't being filled anyways. Thus, even though it may be a higher initial investment, these new technologies can help reduce costs, increase farm efficiency, and possibly make up for the shortage of labor Half Pint Haven can face in the future.
Some key challenges of employees. The farm crew member must have experience in properly pruning apple and Christmas trees to achieve maximum yield. They must be able to safely operate a lawnmower as well as tractor and sprayer equipment. The farm crew member must be skilled at harvesting apples, pumpkins, and Christmas trees at the proper ripeness for sale. The pumpkin, Christmas tree, and apple farm managers must each have the proper knowledge to grow and care for their specified crops. They all must be able to safely apply fertilizers and pesticides. Each crop manager must be skilled at organization since they will be responsible for hiring, training, and scheduling employees, as well as the ability to keep accurate records of sales and other transactions made throughout the season. All employees of Half Pint Haven are expected to be able to interact with the public in a polite manner during the season when customers are coming out to the farm. The funds and uses of Half Pint Haven. Half Pint Haven requires $100,000 in startup capital. The money will be used for each of the line items listed below. Specifically, it will be used for planting and startup of 10 acres of apple production, 10 acres of Christmas tree production, 2 acres of pumpkin production, the necessary supplies needed to build and start the cider mill, and miscellaneous supplies needed to run the business.
The average net farm income financial benchmark with appreciation is $480,872 and without appreciation $436,213. This benchmark is used for Half Pint Havens to keep in mind because they will be practicing high-density farming, so reaching a similar benchmark will not be a stretch. The return on asset financial benchmark for an average profiting farm is 7%, while a high-profit operation has a benchmark of 14%. This benchmark can be useful for evaluating the success of Half Pint Havens' overall progress, but if Half Pint Haven is able to maintain a greater return on asset percentage than the benchmarks given, then the farm operators will know they're doing well and can focus elsewhere. Corresponding to a 2014 report done by the USDA, the benchmark for debt-to-asset ratio for a mid-sized family farm is 8.4%, with a large-sized family farm having a ratio of 12.2%. This is a great way for Half Pint Haven to recognize the worth of their assets and can make proper decisions to either get rid of or maintain assets as the farm grows. For pumpkins, for gross profits per acre of pumpkins, according to a report done, 1 acre of pumpkins could produce an average gross profit of $1,928 per acre, and Half Pint Havens will practice high density, so achieving or not achieving this benchmark could be a good indicator for bad or good or bad pumpkin management. Half Pint Havens will specialize in high-density production of Christmas trees, and thus the benchmark of 14,800 can be used as a good initial indicator for Half Pint Havens tree production during the first few years of sales. For apple production, the operation will have an average gross profit benchmark of $4,514 per acre harvest. Half Pint Havens apple production is a high-density operation, thus achieving the best note for a standard mature orchard operation is a good indicator, check point for the initial success of the trees. For the financial benchmark for sales for full-time employees, according to Dr. Bridget Breeke's financial benchmarks, $175,000 per FTE is the financial benchmark used for a large-sized farm. But according to a report done by Cornell University, a sales per full-time employee of $49,176 per FTE was used and can be used as a benchmark for Half Pint Havens during the initial stages of growth due to the size of the
For financial goals, a financial goal for year 3 at Half Pint Haven is to increase sales by 30% from the first year. To achieve this, Half Pint Haven will be advertising on a more regular basis. Our business will be well established by this time and have more viable fruit, and field trips will become a more regular activity for students. And this will start bringing in more families. Also, another goal is to decrease cost of goods sold. Since the apple trees will be established, there will be no need to purchase more. In addition, there will be no need to purchase more Christmas tree seedlings at this time due to having 5,000 planted. It is estimated that only 1,500 Christmas trees will be sold from year 1 to year 3. One last goal is to increase net profit. In order to increase net profit, overall sales need to increase, cost of goods sold needs to decrease, and expenses need to stay relatively the same throughout years 1, 2, and 3. Like stated before, to increase overall sales, advertising on Facebook, our website, and Instagram needs to be increased, and school field trips need to be a priority. Also, to increase net profit, the cost of goods sold needs to be decreased by making sure all of the apple trees and Christmas trees are viable from years 1 to 3. Lastly, decreasing expenses can be done by decreasing utilities, amounts spent on uniforms, and making sure regular maintenance is performed on machinery. And here are our citations.